We are now in the desert, in the northern part of the Dead Sea. Shai is guiding us, and look how beautiful is the view. We're talking about a desert. This is a desert. There's only 90 millimeters of rain here. It's nothing. It's totally nothing. Someone is actually down. Are you okay? Look how beautiful is the dates plantation and the Dead Sea. The other side, guys, the other side is the 5-star hotel, but I'm almost sure that he will speak about what's on top of the hill there. Now that desert is, I love the desert, but the other side is Jerusalem. 20 kilometers from here, let's say 15 miles from here, and the mountains of Jerusalem, Judea, Samaria are blocking the clouds from entering to that area. Then all the rain goes at that side, and at Jerusalem side, and not here. Then in that case, it's actually dry here. And look at the river here. Then what's happening? Where does the water come from? From time to time, the clouds are passing to the other side, and then it rains here. Remember, 90 millimeters. But it's looked like a concrete land, and all the rain goes into here as flash flood straight into the Dead Sea. The other side is Jordan, and they can see the 5-star hotel there, and on top of it is where Moses saw the promised land, but because he was punished by God, and you can watch that video of mine on the video that I took of Mount Sinai, then he couldn't continue. That is Nabi Moses or Musa, and Joshua was the other prophet, the new prophet who went all the way to there. And he crossed the Jordan River, and just behind us is Jericho. He occupied Jericho and then Canaanite city. And this is the group of today. We just stopped at the plantation of Almog, Kibutz Almog. Look how green it is. It's in the middle of the desert. And I actually studied new things about it. First of all, most of the water, and it's a lot of water, it's something like 5,000 gallons per tree. Per year, comes from the sewage of Jerusalem. They purify the sewage, and then watering the fields. Those trees of the Majul and this is the best one. And I must say that I can smell a little bit of the sewage. Those trees are around 40 years old. And the harvest machines can reach 20 meters. And after that, they are cutting the trees and grow it again. You can see the harvest machine, it's the yellow one there. Then you can see that it's a little bit far from us, but it's so beautiful, isn't it? And we are going to eat the majul. Well, guys, how is the date? Good, isn't it? Of course I want. Of course I want. Look at the majul. Let me take a picture of you. All right, you can see the jeep. Shai is driving and guiding us. And what can I say? We are so lucky with that kind of tour. Let's say hello to bye-bye. Hello! Farewell, tali la li la la, tali la la. Oh, what they're running from me. And look at that, look at that. This is another dry river. that few times you hear flash floods are, using that, and at that time no one can actually use it. And look at that, look at that, look at that. What he's doing? Crazy. Huh? Wow. Wow. In the time of the flash flood, no one can actually use it. The water is too strong. The power of the water is too strong for that. Well, is he going to do that? He's doing it. He's doing it. Yay! Yay! Look at the beautiful desert view. Judean Desert, my friends. You can see eremites, caves. Monks used to come to here at the 5th, 6th century until the Muslim came to here at 7th century. Around the Judean Desert there were more than 20,000 monks around it. Why here? Because it's close to Jerusalem, but it's far from the people. Then they can be very close to God, and that their mission was to be as close as they can to God Himself. You can see here the jeep that climbs up, but the sewage reservoir, remember, they purify the water for the trees and the northern part of the Dead Sea. What can I say? I love that tour. Nathaniel, thank you very much.